Yeah, good morning, guys, and mine happened to our friends there in the Philippines. Guys, up on the screen, the brain surgeon from the Bohovel, BossHog himself. And as the title says, BossHog Trashes Consing, big fat liar. And we caught him out again. Yes, we're going to take you back a little bit to a live stream and a video that BossHog uploaded and prove to you with evidence, with facts, that this man on the screen is a liar, a narcissistic liar. We would prove that beyond any shadow of a doubt. Now, guys, going to play you a video very shortly, well, two videos very shortly. And take note, in the first video we show you, it's BossHog's live stream, and he's asked a question about charcoal. And listen to what he said. So without further ado, guys, let's just listen to what BossHog had to say.
Mike and Bonnie had someone make charcoal. May want to see if you can get them to help you. Yeah, we might do that. I'm a little perturbed at Consing at the moment. When we were doing all that major clearing down there and all the wood was being stacked, we were inquiring about and waiting for that really old guy who had done the charcoal before. We were waiting for him to make the charcoal, and since Consing knows where or how to get a hold of that old guy, we were going through her to ask him to do it. And like once a week, we'd ask Consing, hey, is the old guy available? And the story was always, well, he's harvesting rice, he's working harvesting rice, he doesn't have time. And this went on for a couple of months, 3 months, constantly asking Consing, is the old guy available yet? And we even saw him walking on the road a couple times. He was working with the rice. Come to find out, Consing's husband knew how to make charcoal. And he made a charcoal pit for Elnora, our neighbor. And all that time that she knew we were looking for someone to make charcoal for us, her husband knew how to do it, and she never said anything. And now our wood is really dry, and everyone is saying that because the wood's dry, you can't make charcoal with it. I don't think that's correct, but again, I know very little about the process. Maybe the way they do it here, it has to be freshly cut wood. Maybe the way they do it here, it gets away from them if it's dry. I don't know, but regardless, I'm not real happy with Consing at the moment.
Yes, guys, so I've been listening to the live stream of BossHog, Brian, the brain surgeon from the Bohovel. He's a bit perturbed with Consing, he's annoyed with Consing, and basically he hung her out to dry. He assassinated her character. She wouldn't get all of the charcoal guy. Now, it's very important this, because that live stream was dated the 26th of July 2021. Bear that date in mind. 26th of July 2021. And by this time, of course, Consing was working for Eleonora. So guys, with that in mind, what I want you to do is take a look at this next video clip.
This is the house. I don't know if anyone, I didn't film going in, but that's the house right there of the charcoal man. That's where the old man lives who did the charcoal for us. Yeah, I love this little lot. I think it's almost as big as ours, but from where I'm standing right here, that metal roof you see right there, well, the thatched roof and the metal roof, that's the roof of the piggery and our chicken pen, chicken coop. And I don't think you could see the corn patch from here, but it's not that far away. We're only maybe 100 yards from the boundary of our property. So this would be, I guess, what you would call almost an adjacent lot. The plateau that we're always filming, you can see where the land has been disturbed right back up in there. So that's the plateau right on the other side of those trees right there.
So guys, in that short video that we just showed you, that was Brian, who was with Leto, the land agent, and where he was standing, where he was videoing, was now, or is now, Eleanor's farm, BossHog Eco Farm. He was videoing for Leto to, as he said, throw him a bone and advertise the property. But some damning evidence, some very damning evidence in that video, because quite clearly what BossHog pointed out was the house of the charcoal guy. The guy who did our charcoal, he said. He panned his camera around. If you watch the video clip in full, he panned the camera around to the piggery on his property, which is across the road, and showed you the roof of the piggery. That's the distance between the hovel and where the charcoal guy lives. About, as Brian's words, as he said, it's about 100 feet. So, you've got to ask yourself a question. Why would BossHog go on a live stream and assassinate Consing's character by saying she withheld the information of where we could find the charcoal guy, and put seeds into people's minds that Consing is either a liar or is lazy? Well guys, my theory, and I think a lot of people will see through the bullshit of this man in front of you, as to why he did that live stream assassinating Consing's character, was because the only agenda Brian had to do that speech in his live stream was to get back at Consing, because she had left his employment and had went to work for Eleanor. The same motive he used on many occasions about the locals, about Tatai, about Eleanor, about Gabrielle, about Linda. The list goes on and on and on. He knows by talking about anyone, he will get away with it because it's a one-sided conversation. So guys, you have seen the proof. You have seen the proof that BossHog is sat there blaming Consing, that she was the reason he didn't get the charcoal done. And that Consing was the only person who knew where the charcoal man lived. We've proved that he lied. So how can he make a video 2 years before that, naming the charcoal man's house and pointing the camera at where the charcoal man lives? The second video, guys, that we showed you was from the 8th of November 2018. That is nearly 2 years before he did that live stream. In 2018, he made that video of Eleanor's future property, pointing out where the charcoal guy lived. Also notice, guys, in that short clip, he did say his words. The charcoal guy had done their charcoal for them before. So, guys, as a summing up this video, and the point of this story that we bring you today is that BossHog, the big fat liar up on the screen, this big lump of lard, he forgets his own lies from weeks, months, or even years ago, and we dig up the evidence. He, BossHog, uses his YouTube channel to make accusations against people without proof, to make his supporters feel sorry for him. He also uses that same YouTube channel, the Field Farmer. He uses that channel, guys, to make accusations against people, even when he knows those accusations are lies. He gets away with it because it's always a one-sided conversation, and people always believe him. But as we have proved in this video, guys, that BossHog's one-sided conversation has another side, our side, and we have brought the other side of the conversation to you, which is BossHog is a damned liar. We have proved beyond any shadow of a doubt what a liar he is. On the one hand, he is telling his supporters that Consing wouldn't get the charcoal guy. Yet BossHog knew that the charcoal guy lived 100 feet from the hovel. Guys, proof, if proof was ever needed, that this parasite, this lump of lard up on the screen is a narcissistic liar. And we've proved it once again, not with innuendo, not with lies, but with BossHog's own words and BossHog's videos. Till the next time, guys, bye for now.